Yeah, go. Bitch, I bring you back up when bitch, I bring you back, yo back. Bitch, I bring you back up when bitch, I bring you back. Yeah, go. Bitch, I bring you back up when bitch, I bring you back. Yeah, go.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna get right into it. So first, as you guys can see, this is my aesthetic in a sense. So obviously, on mine, I have Black Lives Matter. I have my social media in the top corner, and then the bottom is my most used apps. And then obviously the way bottom is where I have my messages, FaceTime, phone, and Google. The next page is Spotify, and I put Spotify in black because usually when I'm using Spotify, I'm driving, so I need to be able to distinguish Spotify from everything else. I can't just have it, looking the same. And then I have all the rest of my apps, and I'm going to admit to you guys that I did cheat a little bit because I did not want to do all of the apps. So I ended up leaving that one, leaving those two. And yeah, I left this ones. And I only left the nude ones that you can see. So that's a kind of a trick if you don't want to do all of them. So yeah. So if you want to know how I did this, keep watching. So first things first, you got to get what you want to do. Obviously, you probably already know what you want to do, whether it's pink and black or whatever. First things first, you want to download Widget. So this is the name of the app. If you guys can see it under the quote that I have, it's called Widget. And it looks like this. And you also need shortcuts, which is an other thing. It's like the blue one, and the Widget is the black one. Okay, so once you download those two and shortcuts, which should have already came with your phone, you go to shortcuts and you press the plus sign in the top corner. The top corner, you press add actions, and you type open app. Once you press open app, you choose the app that you would like for it to open, like what app you want it to be a different color. So let's say I want it to be, I don't know which app I don't have one for. I'm just going to choose a random one, feedback. So once I press feedback, I'm going to press the 3 dots under the next sign and then press add to home screen. Once I press add to home screen, I press the picture that they already have under the home screen name and icon. And I press the green one, and it says choose photo. That's where I would choose my photo. Let's say I choose this color. I press choose, change the name to whatever this was. I forgot. I'm just going to put sample. Add, and then you press done, and then you press next, and then it's going to ask you to say something again. I just put the same name, and then I press done, and it should be, when you're done with it, it should be on your home screen. So once it's on your home screen, you can just, it's going to be 2 of the same app. So like, let's say it was Waze, there's going to be 2 Waze. There's going to be the nude one that you made, and there's going to be the original one. You press add to app library, and your app library is right here. As you guys can see, all my apps are here. If you delete it, the app, there's nothing for the app to open. So the whole reason why this works is if I press Waze, it goes here, and then it goes to Waze. It doesn't just go, and it doesn't just open the app. So that's how I got all my apps in different colors. And as for the pictures, first things first is you pick what pictures you want. So let's say I wanted the Black Lives Matter one. So once I pick what picture I want, I go to photos, and I make it a whole different album. As you guys can see, I have the album that I wanted here. So In order for me to do that, I would go to the pictures. Let's say I wanted this to be its own album. I'd press the little arrow going up in the square in the corner, and I would press add to album, and then you just press new album, and you can name it whatever you want. I'm gonna name it FT for FaceTime, and then that's done. So then that's when you go to Widgetsmith. You go to widgets, and then you press whichever one you want. So let's say if I want to add a small widget, I add a widget, and then I go to, it's gonna show you a whole bunch of different things you can do. You can put text, you can have the date, you can have the time, you can have whatever. But you can go to photos and albums, which is what we just did. So you press photos and albums, and then you tap the little bar going across. You don't swipe it up. I thought you swiped it up, but you just tap it. And you scroll down, and you'll see that it says FT. So once you press FT, okay, so after you get it here, you press save, and it should look like this. So when you're ready to put it on your home screen where you know where you want to put it and everything. So first you let's see. I'm gonna move this so it doesn't really mess up mine. But you just press and hold like you're gonna fix your apps or whatever. Edit home screen. You press the little plus in the corner of your phone. Like it's on the opposite side of the done for me. And you go to Widgetsmith, press Widgetsmith, and you press the small one because that's the one you chose. You chose it to be small. And it's just going to put it there. And if it doesn't, you can tap it and you can choose which widget you want. Like, let's say I didn't want the one that said FaceTime. I wanted this one. And I'll change it to this one. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's pretty much how you do it. And you can do it with the long ones. You could do it with the tall ones, whatever. The large ones I don't really use because they take up too much space. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.